can't turn your phone while recording. Welcome back. We are at the Steelyard on 25 Sims Avenue, and we are going to be speaking with Chris Delpy, and he's going to tell us all about the residency program here at the Steelyard. Last month he took us on a tour of the studios, and if you missed that, you can always catch the replay on Gallery Night Providence's YouTube channel. And now I'm going to go turn it over to Chris.
Welcome back, Gallery Night PVD. It's Christopher Dalby again. I'm the Communications and Events Manager here at the Steelyard. And this month, we have a very special guest with us.
Hi, my name is Isla, and I'm the Associate Director here. And I'm excited that we're going to be featuring and talking about our residency program today.
What? We have a residency program? What do you mean a residency program? What's that all about?
So we host about 13 to 15 artists each year who use our shops as their home studios. They're here for 12 months. They start in September and end the following August. So unfortunately, we're about to say goodbye to some of the artists that we've been having in the studio for the past year. But we can go inside and check out some of what they're doing.
And like sands in an hourglass, we'll have a new cohort joining us relatively soon, right?
Yeah, turn the hourglass over.
All right, so this time I'm not going to walk backwards the whole time because I almost tripped. Note to self, you do not walk backwards in an industrial shop.
Chris, you want to tell us about those bandanas you're carrying?
Absolutely. So what we're really, really excited in our post-COVID world, we will be showcasing our new Safety First bandanas designed by Kiki, who actually is responsible for our full new brand and our new website design. So all of these bandanas are available at the steelyard.org on the store that we'll tell you a little bit about because it has something to do with our residency program. So if you're jealous of the super cool swag, I suggest you go purchase one online right now. Or two. Or 8. All of your money supports this amazing place.
Yeah.
So last time we did a full tour of the building. So this time around, we're actually just going to go hang out in the ceramic space next to one of the residency bays, which was a huge addition to the program that we actually put in just this past year. So welcome. So Isla, can you tell us a little bit where we are and why these cool booths are so important?
Yeah, so we're in our ceramics department. We have 5 artists who use this whole studio as their home. So they're here most days and weekends making their artwork. And until just recently, those artists didn't really have any dedicated studio or storage space, but we were very lucky to have an amazing donor, the Windgate Foundation. Shout out to them. Give us a grant in order to gift all residents these amazing storage lockers. They're kind of like workshop origami, where they open up and unfold and have like a beautiful work surface. And a real boon to them is that they're lockable. So a lot of people will contract in and out of their storage units here. Tom, who we met outside, it looks like has a couple of pieces over here. If you want to follow me, we can check it out. So our ceramic residents do a bunch of things. Tom, who is one of the fellows in our program, has been with us for 1 year, and Tom will actually continue into next year as a fellow. So our residency program offers a number of different ways to support artists, whether it's through a fellowship, which waives fees and then pays that resident. Oh, Chris is butting in.
Nope, 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes. Whew. I thought it was like a cool... why were you going like this?
Because I was trying not to be on camera.
Oh, okay.
I made a scene, so here we go.
So Tom's a fellow, but we also do work share where people trade sweat equity for free access. Over here we have some beautiful cups that came through our soda kiln, which I don't know if y'all have seen yet. But the soda kiln is amazing. Can you hold this for me so I can talk and not have hands? Is amazing. If you see these beautiful flecks, that's actually from soda ash that was introduced into the kiln. It's an atmospheric process. All these glazes are really just natural occurrences that happen inside the chemistry of the kiln atmosphere. And so I'm going to turn it over to Chris, who can tell us about how you might buy some of the resident artwork, just like what we've looked at.
Well, before you do that, can you explain a little bit about the kilns
Yeah.
a little bit more in layman's terms?
I was actually going to just jump into that in that additionally, like a lot of our residents are here to focus on their own practice and their own work, but the Steelyard offers really cool opportunities for community art making practice. One of them is our soda kiln. So it's a kiln that we actually have out back on campus that it actually takes a full community to run. As well as we also do group iron pours. So we'll work in the foundry department to melt down iron and do a bunch of cool sculptures using molds. So those are just two opportunities in addition to events that our artists in our residency program get to participate in just by being here at the yard. If you want to go into the science of soda.
Yeah, and just a kiln is just the kind of like an oven, a very high temperature oven that you take ceramics and fire it to a temperature that makes it become a permanent piece of artwork. The soda kiln's really neat because it is much more unpredictable, and when you have the soda kiln up to temperature, the artists will shoot in a spray of soda ash, which moves throughout the kiln and ends up spraying the ceramics and creating some sort of like catalytic reaction in there.
Which sounds like magical chemistry. Alchemistry.
Yeah, alchemy. It really is alchemy completely.
So one of the cool things about all of these opportunities for artists is typically in a year they participate in our annual fire camp fundraiser as well as our annual Halloween iron pour fundraiser, and that's where we get to showcase a lot of the residents and give them an opportunity to sell their work. This year, unfortunately, with COVID and a lot of events not happening, Isla and I teamed up and decided that we were going to create an online store for the Steelyard that right now features the resident artwork. So you can, all of the artists that Isla mentioned earlier, you can actually see their work online and purchase it right now. So that's just at thesteelyard.org/the/store. And if you forget that, you can just go to our website. It's easy to find.
Yeah, and there's ceramics, metal sculpture, and jewelry there as well, all made here in our studios.
Oh, and also bandanas for $10. $10.
I can't follow that up with anything.
We got a minute. What do you want to do in our minute, Alyssa?
Tell us how long you've been here and what your artistic trade is.
Ooh. So I've been with the Steelyard for 4 years, and I always joke that I was hired because I'm good with a computer. So I do our communications and events, but I'm actually a digital artist and illustrator by trade. So I do a lot of web development and design as part of my practice, but I'm also a dabbler, so I love jumping into whatever we're doing at the Steelyard.
Yeah, and I actually came to the yard as an instructor. I taught jewelry classes here. I've been here for about a decade in various roles, and just, drop that. I should have a party. And I get a pen, an apron, and I'm a jeweler when I'm not here, so yeah.
Did you make the earrings you're wearing?
Nope. Somebody local did. I bought these.
Ooh, who made them?
I totally forget, but they came from our friends over at the Lore Collective on Brook Street.
That's right. It's
local artists also.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. So just wanted to thank you for everyone who tuned in, visiting the Steelyard. That is our buzzer. So we are done. We'll see you next month, all right?
All right, thanks everybody. And I am going to send this over to Kelly in a couple minutes, and she's going to be at AS 220 on Empire Street. See you soon.